So, I have never seen a laptop like this before. We're talking 16 by 10 display. We're talking 16 inch. It's a 2-in-1. It has an UltraBook part, the 1280p. Righto, tellyo there champs. Now we have a laptop to look at today, and obviously by the Dragon. You know it's an MSI. Actually, MSI are killing it at the moment. The stuff they have out when it comes to gaming, the GE76 Raider, we know how much of a beast that thing is. Actually, Ivy, send one down. I want to have a look at that. But you know, one of the best gaming laptops you're going to get. The Katana's good value, and the MSI Z Creator is actually a really good creator laptop, that 16-inch one. Now today we're going to have a look at some sort of productivity UltraBook sort of thing. It is a flip, so I assume it flips over. It's the Summer E16 Flip. It comes with Intel 12th generation CPUs. Let's have a look. So let's see if this laptop is going to take it to the summit. So here we have a premium box there. That gives you the hint that it's a premium laptop. As we suspected, it's a flip. So it's a 2-in-1. You're going to be able to use a pen. We'll have a look at that. We have a tiny little 65-watt charger, USB-C of course, and that's basically it for what's inside the box. And let's have a look at the laptop itself. Ooh, it's a nice size. So I'm not used to having 2-in-1s this sort of size. Very nice sort of matte black if you're into that matte black stuff. Very clean, but yeah, I can already see fingerprints. But yeah, it looks nice, it looks premium. Yes, nice metal build there. It is premium. It's not too heavy. And if we have a look here, yeah, it's a flip. So flippity flip, 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 right? Flips over. Keyboard will disable, of course. We have Evo certified 12th generation CPUs. We'll have a look what CPU it has. And yeah, as you'd expect, it does what a flip does, a 2-in-1 does. I gotta say straight off the bat, it does look, you know, nice and premium, and being this nice sort of matte black finish there, it's not gonna stick out like some other laptops. It's gonna blend in there. So I have never seen a laptop like this before. We're talking 16 by 10 display. We're talking 16 inch. It's a 2-in-1. It has an UltraBook part, the 1280p. And as I said before, it's like really light, especially for a 16 inch, 1.9 kilos. That's just amazing. So yeah, this ticks all the boxes. I mean, have a look, touchy pen. Now I'm going to do a gaming review on this because I'm really interested in this CPU. Forget about if it glitches, that's just the wallpaper app. So if you don't know what the 1280p is, it's sort of like an UltraBook part, but it gets all the cores that the 12700 or the 12900H get. You know, 14 cores, all the same performance cores, but it uses a lot less power. So this is an UltraBook part. I want to compare it to, say, the M2. And yes, it comes with LPDDR5 up to 32 gigs. We have one M.2 slot in there, PCI Gen 4. This is a 1200p display, 16 by 10 touch of course, and it does support the pen. We have two Thunderbolt 4s, we have USB Type A, we have HDMI 2.0, and we have mini SD card. And of course the audio jack, 82 watt hour battery, 65 watt power adapter, and 1.9 kilos, and it's only 16.85 millimeters thin. So this thing here for a 16-inch UltraBook sort of thing, it's just unheard of to have, you know, touch, 16 by 10, you know, pen support, UltraBook. You know, this is not a, you know, a big clunky sort of, you know, 12700H sort of thick thing. This is like an UltraBook 2-in-1, and it does come with Wi-Fi 6E. Let's just have a quick look at this display. So it is an IPS type display, so it's going to be like what you'd expect in an IPS display. I will measure the brightness in the review. So let's just go to this, and of course, actually I can do it with a pen, can't I? That's interesting. So as you'd expect with this type of display, you know, it's got one backlight, so you're going to get light bleed where, you know, bright areas go into black areas. And that's what LED displays do. But yeah, looks okay so far. We've just got to test the brightness. It's great that it has pen support and touch. Awesome. And if I don't put Spaceman on, people get upset. Yeah, remember, this flips all the way around. It is a 2-in-1. It's 16 inch, 16 by 10. It's just wow. I just can't believe this thing actually exists. And a lot of people want big 15, 16 inch UltraBooks with UltraBook parts in it. And this one goes one step further, or two maybe, 16 by 10 and touch and pen support, and the 2-in-1. So woof. Now, if you want to charge the pen, it's just USB-C, if you want to know that. So here's the thing, we're going to see how this compares to the M2 that does about 8,500 Cinebench versus say 7,500 with the M1. So this is UltraBook part. Let's just run Cinebench and we'll see how hot it gets and how many watts it uses. We are in super cool mode, so cooler boost and high performance. This is on battery now, so it's not plugged in, it's on battery. Let's just do it. So let's just run Cinebench and I'll tell you how many watts it's using here. All right, running Cinebench, we are using 42 watts on battery. Remember, I suspect it can use more when it's plugged in, but that went to 51 watts. We're only 48 degrees. Okay, so 38 watts, it's consistent 38 watts now, and we got 48 degrees, 51 degrees at 38 watts. That's really good. That's like only 8 watts more than say an M2. Actually, M2 uses slightly more, so it's not that much more power than an M2. Really, it isn't. Yeah. So anyway, only 50 degrees as well on battery, doing 100. Now we dip down. No, it's still 38 watts. Still 38 watts. We'll forward to the end, but you can see there that the temperature's well under control. 50 degrees and doing 38 watts on battery. We're aiming for a score of about 8,500. That's what you get on the M2. So the M2 is faster than the M1. Is this faster? Is Intel sort of UltraBook part? It's not the full-on UltraBook, which is the U parts, but it's not a H part. So it will go in UltraBooks, which this is. Let's have a look here. Dun, dun, dun. Can it be 8,500? 10,800. Wolf. That's what you get with all those cores. Not using that much more power than the M1. Only 38 watts, remember? Remember that the M2 uses more power. Uses more than 30 watts. So not that much of a delta there. You get extra performance. Yes, the Mac uses less power, the M2, but it has less performance. So yeah, cool. I can't wait to test this CPU for gaming. Stay tuned for the review of this product. I can't wait to do that as well. Catch you in the next one. Tally ho.